everyone, and welcome to Enlightened Tarot and the Health and Beauty channel. I'm going to show you how to make this very healthy drink that I've just recently started making after I've been very ill. So I don't want to get ill again, and you know, this is something I'm going to start doing from now on, is starting to change my diet, to change what I eat and to look at more healthier options. So I'm cutting out completely gluten, wheat, dairy, all that stuff, and cutting out any junk, sugar as well. So I'm going to show you how to make this health drink that I've kind of made myself. You know, the ingredients I've just kind of put together myself. I've not kind of got any recipes from anywhere. So I'm going to show you kind of what to do. So this is dates. There's dates in there, just probably about 4 or 5, maybe 6. I'll just show you the mixture. It's got boiling water in there as well. It's not hot now because I've kind of kept it overnight, but that's what it looks like. That's spilling it everywhere. I'll try and show you. Okay, so that's just been soaking. Now I like it like this, so I'm going to put the whole thing in the blender. So that's with all the soft dates as well. Let me just move this up so you can see what I'm doing. So into that I've got some, this is all kind of a choice, you know, you can just add whatever you want, but the basis starts with the dates, which is, I'm just using these Whitworth's dates. They're already pre-stoned, so you can just kind of bung them in. So all I've done is put boiling water into a handful of dates, and because I didn't have time to do it yesterday, I've just waited. You know, I was going to do it this morning, so I put them in the fridge so they've gone a bit cold. After the dates, I'm going to add this banana, which I've already started munching on because I'm hungry. So a banana goes in there as well. Okay, and also I've got these. Now you don't always have to add, you know, pomegranate seeds, but I'm just going to add them because I've got them anyway. So I'm going to put the whole lot in. Okay, so that's all gone in as well. Now I'm also going to add some of this Super Greens by Superfoods, Nutri-Smooth Superfoods, which has got, let's have a look, it's got wheatgrass, barley grass, spinach and spirulina. It's also got some strawberry powder, barley grass powder and beetroot powder as well. So, you know, this is something that's really good. Anything green I think of as being very good. I'll probably put about a teaspoon I'm going to put in there. Okay, you don't really need a lot of this. And then I've also recently purchased these. Now I've heard that cacao is very good for you. So I've purchased the organic cacao powder by the Foodie Market. That's also by the Foodie Market, cacao nibs. The powder I've never actually tasted before because, you know, these are all new things I'm doing. You know, this is a change of lifestyle, you know, changing what I'm eating because I've been so ill, and I really don't want to go through that ever again. So it's building my immune system up and getting rid of all the junk that I've been eating, which, you know, at one point I thought I was eating quite healthy, but obviously I wasn't. So I'd got, you know, to the point where I'd got myself really ill. So that's what this looks like, the cacao powder. So I'm just going to add probably about, I did get a spoon, I'm not going to use it, probably about a teaspoon and a half to this, not too much. So that's the organic cacao powder, and then I'm going to add a few of the organic cacao nibs. If you've never had these before, you know, they are a very strong taste. I'm only going to add like a pinch. I don't know if you can see that. That's what they're like. Very strong, bittery taste. So they're not sweet at all because obviously, you know, there's nothing added to it. There's no sugar. No sugar in this. So I'm just going to add like a little teaspoon there. And then put them to one side. Now, let me see what else I normally add. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon juice and just squeeze that in. Okay, don't need a whole lot of this, but this is just really to taste. But also lemons are so good for you. I mean, they cleanse your body out, you know. They are very, very good for cleansing and for shifting things along in the gut. Now, let me just see if I can get hold of a knife while I'm attached with the mic. See if I can just cut these. Now, I'm going to add some plums to mine, just because, you know, that's also another good way of getting everything shifting, getting the gut moving in a healthy way. Just giving a quick rinse. So that's the plums going in. So basically you can add whatever it is you like, but the basis starts with the dates. And you can add the water in as well, depending on what kind of consistency you're looking for. But I've added the water because I like it quite, you know, soft and quite liquidy really. But if you kind of wanted it a little bit more thicker, you could just, you know, get rid of some of the water from the dates, because really that's the only thing that's going to make it more liquid, the water. So I think I'm good to go. I mean, I think I'm going to add, let me see how it goes with what I've already got in there. Let's just give this a quick blend. Okay, I'm going to give this a little taste. You know something? The chocolate, the chocolate itself makes it just feel like it is just like a chocolate smoothie, you know, and the dates add the sweetness. So for that reason, and because I want to add some lycopene, I'm going to put some tomatoes in it as well, just because I know that I'm not managing to eat these regularly. So I'm going to add it to the drink. That's another good thing about making a drink, is that you can just add, you know, whatever it is you're not finding, you know, easy to eat in the day. So I'm just going to add a tomato. It's not going to make a huge difference to the taste, but it's going to add the extra benefits of the nutrients from the tomato. So let's just get blending this, and then I'm going to pour it in a glass. Okay, so really this is like a breakfast drink. You can have it whenever you want in the day, but you know, I just prefer to have something like this rather than, okay, obviously there's plenty there, you know, this is only a small glass, but really, you know, you can see the consistency is nice. It looks chocolatey. It does actually taste like a chocolate drink. I'm going to taste it now with the tomato in it. No, it's not made a huge difference to the taste. It's still a chocolate smoothie. So, you know, for a real quick, healthy drink and getting, you know, nutrients first thing in the morning before you kind of get into making your dinners and things like that, you know, this is really a good way of getting a lot of healthy benefits first thing in the morning, because I know that this is now the way I'm going to go with this. Because so far, I think in the last 2 weeks I've lost, maybe about 3 weeks, I've lost about 10 pounds, just because I've started to change, you know, the way that I'm eating. And I'm also like getting, you know, gluten-free bread and looking at all the labels on a lot of stuff. So healthy eating from now on. And it's not even just about a New Year's resolution or making a fresh start for the new year. It's all about, I got ill, and obviously the junk that I was eating, didn't realise, but obviously I needed to change something. Just also letting you know, I use this extra virgin olive oil spray from Tesco. This is really nice. You know, there's some olive oils that I've used that have been a bit bitter tasting, but this one you just spray it on, you know, on your salads, and you're kind of good to go. But it adds some flavour, so I don't add any dressing to the salad. It's just this, and a bit of pepper. I don't even add salt. Another thing that I've got is cinnamon. Okay, so that's always like, you know, to add some flavour as well as the benefits of cinnamon. So I'm just going to add a little bit to this. You know, like you can get it when you're picking up a coffee, you know, and you add the cinnamon. It's like that. Another thing is the turmeric. This is also from Tesco, so this is also so good for you. You know, this is antibacterial, antimicrobial. You know, it's so many health benefits. Spices itself have so many health benefits. And I've started to make a lot of lentils. You know, you can call it lentil soup or whatever you want to call it, casserole, but I've started to use a lot of these red lentils and also the green ones when I feel like a change. And I didn't realise that, you know, when I was kind of looking for something to go with this, that I was looking for some bread to eat it with. You know, not only bread, some of the tortilla wraps are made out of, I've not tasted them yet, but they're made out of beetroot. So, you know, that's something for me to look at, so I can kind of eat some of these things with that as a side. So there's so many things, you know, if you're not aware of, that are so good for you. You know, and just making a healthy, nutritious drink in the morning rather than maybe having a toast and a, you know, coffee with full of caffeine and sugar in it and milk in it. You know, try something like this and see how you feel with it. If it's not for you, then obviously you don't have to do it. But if you give it a go and see if it changes anything. I mean, so far I've noticed more energy. I've lost weight. I feel better inside. I feel lighter inside. So, you know, give it a go if you want. The main ingredients is, you know, the dates, because that kind of gives you that little basis, that foundation, and it kind of adds the sweetness straight away. So you can add then some of the blander things if you want. But this has got pomegranate in it, you know, the cacao powder in it as well, and the lemon juice and the tomato and the 2 plums. So, you know, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to put some more videos out there very soon as well on the twin flames. So look out for them. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like it, you know, share it and subscribe it, and I'll speak to you all very soon.